Today, as we speak, Hindus in Bangladesh are once again facing brutal persecution. With the recent removal of Sheikh Hasina, the situation has become even more dangerous for minorities. While some may escape to India seeking refuge, the path to citizenship is not as simple or as fast as many might think. Let's break down how long it actually takes for a refugee to become an Indian citizen. According to Indian law, any foreigner can apply for Indian citizenship through naturalization after living in the country for at least 11 to 12 years, whether they are Hindu, Muslim, or follow any other faith, regardless of their religion. In 2014, the BJP government introduced the CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act, to provide a quicker path to citizenship for persecuted non-Muslim minorities from countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan. This act was passed in December 2019, but here is the catch. The 5-year reduced waiting period for citizenship only applies to those who entered India before 31st December 2014. Now, this means that any Bangladeshi Hindu refugee entering India today in 2024 will still have to wait until 2035 or 2036 to become eligible for citizenship. The 5-year fast track only helps those who entered before 31st December 2014. Between 2014 and 2024, the BJP government had complete control making decisions without depending on coalition partners. Controversial moves like demonetization and political crackdowns were implemented swiftly and aggressively, of course. But when it comes to Hindu refugees, their actions tell a different story. Despite 10 years in power, no significant measures were taken to ease the path for Hindus fleeing persecution in other countries. Even when the CAA was passed in 2019, it didn't actually help new refugees. Instead, it catered to those who had already entered before 31st December 2014, leaving anyone coming afterward, whether Hindu or not, to face the same lengthy citizenship process as before. Now the BJP claims that pressure from its allies is preventing them from doing more for Hindus. But between 2014 and 2024, they didn't face such pressure. So what stopped them then? A big part of this story is the blind support from sections of Hindu intellectuals and common voters, often referred to as Bhakt, who encouraged the BJP to continue on this path. Many believed that a golden era of BJP rule had begun in 2014 and there was no rush to fix issues like the persecution of Hindus abroad. They assured the government that they were on the right track even as the years passed with no real progress on these matters. While online petitions flood in today demanding citizenship for persecuted Rohingyas, the Kashmiri Hindus fled Kashmir during the late 80s and the Meitei Hindus currently facing siege in Manipur never benefited from the support of petitions. If Hindu intellectuals across India had taken the initiative to advocate for these communities, urging the Indian Parliament and the United Nations to seek justice, perhaps the Kashmiri Hindus would still be living freely in their homeland and the Meitei Hindus might have gained scheduled tribe status like other non-Hindu residents of Manipur. If the Indian Parliament and the United Nations turned their backs on the plight of Bangladeshi Hindus today, it will be seen as yet another failure to address the issue facing Hindu minorities. While secularists demand citizenship for Rohingyas, there is deafening silence on Hindu refugees from Bangladesh. Western media even goes as far as justifying violence against Hindus in Bangladesh as revenge for alleged atrocities. The Islamic invasions, Islamic rule, and partition were our tragedies. Now, we seem to bring in an endless cycle of farces, repeating the same mistakes, facing the same betrayals.